Welcome to Theme Park Map Monday, episode 45. This week we're just going to go back in time to 1 week. So Bank Holiday Monday, and we visited Parque Warner, the Warner Brothers theme park in Spain, Madrid. Dinky little map for this one. Don't get thrown by that €6. That's a comeback next day for only €6. But to be honest, with this park, you only really need a day there. It's the sort of park you could go back to, but you don't really need to go back the following day. We managed to fit in most of the rides, shows and attractions all in one day. So that we've got a combined map there, Spanish-English, but it is predominantly in Spanish. We were told years ago that when Warner Brothers tried to build a theme park in London, and it was objected by a lot of the locals, actually ended up being a supermarket instead. So having a bit of a hump, they opened in Spain and made it very un-English. How true that is, I don't know, but that seems to be the rumour. So as we open it up, as you see, like I said, very little one. And a lot of this is all in Spanish. You got your all-inclusive deals. It's just basically saying as you go into the park, you can buy the food and drinks package, fast passes, pretty much whatever, a lot of add-ons, lots of bolt-ons. Including this, which is, anyone who's familiar with Blackpool, it's got the same title name. It's one of the walk-through mazes with actors and stuff to make it really quite scary and horrific. And then nearby you've got the Parque Warner Beach, which is the water park. Didn't have time to go in this one, so can't really comment on what it's like, but it doesn't actually open until June, obviously when you're getting in the Key Summer Park. All the little rules and regulations are all written down there. Lots more little writing. We didn't actually read through them, but no doubt there's some warnings and some rules and stuff. And then we got the events and things going on all through the year, like most of these parks have, and advertising parties. So this is the opening calendar. So it's got, like most parks, quite a broad opening. Goes up until November, October, November with the Halloween stuff. Christmas with Christmas events. Again, heavily, like most of these parks are doing nowadays, lots of different events. So when you first arrive and you grab this map, it looks kind of huge and massive things to do. It's probably one of the confusing maps that we've come across, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually not a huge park. So like I say, you can do it in a day. I'd say it's primarily aimed at little ones. Lots of rides and attractions in the cartoon village based around all the sort of Warner Brothers and Hanna-Barbera characters, Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck. Also like character interactions, little houses and things so you can visit the characters, a bit similar to Disney-esque. And then we go on from this sort of area where you have got all the kids' rides, family rides, some of them, like the Scooby-Doo, Adventures of Scooby-Doo, shoot 'em up ride, inside with your lasers, go on an adventure with Scooby-Doo. It's pretty good. Right, so actually missed out the entrance. The entrance very grand, sort of Warner type Hollywood entrance, go past Grauman's Chinese Theatre. Actually you see the little dots down there, that's where you got the parade at the end of the day, the celebration parade. That's brand new for 2019. Nowhere near on the Disney scale of parades, but nice little parade nevertheless. Got all the cartoon characters, DC Heroes characters, and from the big show they've got there. Got the Police Academy characters as well. That's nice. Not fantastic, but you know, puts a little smile on your face at the end of the day. So as we go back into what they call Cartoon Village, out of Cartoon Village into the Wild West part, the Old West territory. Again, pretty generic. You know, you got the log ride, Rio Bravo. You've got a big wooden roller coaster, the Coaster Express. Makes a lovely backdrop for everything. The Passage to Terror thing that we talked about earlier. Spinny kind of tub ride. Just goes around. Again, the wooden roller coaster wasn't working, unfortunately, when we went, so can't really comment on that. It looked pretty good, but it wasn't. Tidal wave type ride, and then all your typical sort of cowboy theme stuff. Then as you go into there, you go into what you call the DC superheroes world, full of the characters from DC. You've got Batman, Superman, all the Justice League stuff. 2 immense roller coasters here. The Batman one, which you can ride with VR. Not a big lover of VR and roller coasters. Didn't like Galactica at Alton Towers with VR. Liked it just as a ride. This ride's more like probably Nemesis at Alton Towers, a hanging ride. Goes through the asylum, Arkham Asylum. It's quite well themed as you're going through the asylum. The ride's excellent if you like these sort of twist and turn and hanging roller coasters. It's all good fun. And then you go over to out of Gotham into Metropolis, where we go into the Superman ride. That's an immense coaster. You know, just as soon as you come out the first lift and you see how big it is, it's kind of awesome. Very smooth, very nice, multi-looping. And it's quite well themed beforehand. You go through the sort of the offices of Peter, not Peter Parker, he's Spider-Man. Oops, Clark Kent. Go through Clark Kent's offices where he's working at the Daily Planet, and it's just like really well done. Then as you come out, not so well themed, just as you're going into there's just a few pictures of Superman and stuff, but it's worth it for the great ride at the end. The other big ride there is the stunt fall. Unfortunately, that wasn't working either on the day we were there, but it looked really good. It's called Stuntfall because it's in this sort of area around Hollywood where you've got the Police Academy stunt show. It's a little bit like the Motors Action one at Disney, but we actually thought it was better, even though we didn't understand the language, because, you know, due to our own self-disgust, we're just not very good at languages. But for the stunts and the entertainment that were going on there, thoroughly recommend it. It's all on the verge of that. And as you're going around here, you've got like the Hotel Ambrugano, which is a bit of a walkthrough and then ends up with a Hex Star ride. I say that was the one big criticism of the park, is that everything was pretty generic, even though it was like Warner Brothers themed. Nothing was really innovative. I mean, it's 15 years old now, the park. They're celebrating 15 years. So, you know, it's probably very, very modern in its day, but they haven't kept up like Universal and Disney have, considering it's a massive, massive movie brand. We were kind of wondering where the sort of Harry Potter stuff is. I mean, they got a massive stable of characters and franchises. It didn't seem particularly well utilised within this park. Even saying that though, I would thoroughly recommend a visit. Lovely park overall, great to spend a day, easy to access from Madrid. And believe it or not, we stayed in central Madrid and we got a bus and park entry for about £33, somewhere around that. So exceptionally good value for money. A full day out, and we got there for opening, we left at closing, and there's a couple of things we didn't have time to do. We didn't need a fast pass, but you know, that's up to you if you don't mind queuing a bit. Well worth a visit. Pretty much that's it. Covers the 5 areas of that, from the Hollywood Boulevard, Movie World Studios, where you've got all your typical movie, you know, Warner Brothers stuff. There's superheroes, DC Superheroes World, our West Territory, and the Cartoon Village. So 5 lands, nicely themed, well worth a visit. That's pretty much it for this week. Hope you've enjoyed another episode of Theme Park Map Monday, and just see where we end up next week. Thanks for watching.